wait just a hot minute before we do this drawing. So we're actually going to do the drawing in between a couple of racks here. Stan broke. This is the finals of the 2017 Thanksgiving Classic from Malarkey's Pool and Brew in Tacoma, Washington. All right, so as soon as this game is over, Adrian will step in front of the camera and push the start button to draw the name out of the tumbler for the Ernie Amore Custom Cue. Just can't wait. I'm so excited. Somebody's going to end up with a great, great cue. You're going to like it. You're going to like it a lot. All right, Nick is on the 8 ball. Stan's going to give him the 9. So Adrienne is working her way around my chair, through David Lash, over the river, through the woods. Here she goes. She's going to go in front of the camera. All right, we can see it. She's going to push. Those are all the names that she's scrolling through there. Everybody can see the names there, so this is not fake. They're all in there. And she's pushing start. The little window is closing. The drum is turning. And out comes the name of Norman Warner. So, Warner, you have won the Ernie Amore Custom Cue. Yay! Congratulations, Warner. You the man, Warner. You the man. That was pretty exciting. Okay, I gotta get back into something else here.
So congratulations to Warner. So okay, Warner. So we will have to mail that out to you. The queue comes with a case.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go get a tube.
What?
Rick says Romeo offered $75 for it, and he says I'll give you 75.01.
I haven't hit publish yet. I don't know if you want to edit that at all.
Can you tag Ernie on that?
I don't know that we're Facebook friends. Was it good?
Yeah, that's good.
Then hit continue.
I was laughing at Warner's.
Holy wow, says Warner.
Yes, wowza.
Poor Harley is a little disappointed. Poor Harley. Congratulations, Warner. I think that's awesome that you won.
Yeah, it was. You guys saw. It's a little program.
We had absolutely no control over it because I would have totally screwed that up if I had been involved.
So,
Turbo says if it warps in shipment, he's offering $50. So yeah, Warner, we'll get that out to you this week. The queue will have, it comes in a case. And
Stan.
I think we actually have a piece of chalk we can put in there too for you.
Oh yeah, and he said he wanted a parklet marker, so we'll
Yeah,
throw
we'll put
one
a
in
pocket
there.
marker in there too.
We'll throw one of those in.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Rick. I know it is pretty late on the East Coast for you there. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you at our first broadcast next year. You've been a lot of fun this weekend. I hope we
Yes.
see you again, Rick. So before this match started, Stan said he was going to let Nick get up on him 6-0 before he started making his comeback. I said, please don't.
Why are you gonna do that? You just need to beat him 7-0, 7-0. If you're gonna do it, do it. Don't fool around.
Well, we're glad you had fun, or Rick. We had a lot of fun hanging out with you too.
And if you ever are in the Seattle area, definitely send us a note saying, hey, you're in town, and we'd
Yep.
love to meet you.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite things is to meet people that have been chatting with us in the chat room. Most of the time, they still like us
Most of the time, yes.
after seeing what we really look like.
I don't see as I'm going to be in New Hampshire anytime in the near future, so I think the closest I'd ever get was Boston.
It's not that far. There's small states back
I
there.
know, they're small states. But if I go to Boston, I'm there to see my sister, so I'm kind of preoccupied.
You can't make time for your fans? Okay, there's something that you need to learn about being...
I have to go see my relatives, both dead and alive. Don't you know that?
The dead ones can wait. They're not going anywhere. There's something about being a celebrity that you have to learn.
Uh-oh.
You have to make time for your fans. Which is why we had Ramil on our team on Wednesday nights, so he could spend more quality time with us.
Wow. You know, that wasn't in this contract. When I signed that contract to do this, you never said anything about them.
We have accomplished something here. Warner says, "Sorry, I don't know what to say."
You mean he's speechless?
I think he's pretty speechless. We've never accomplished that before with Warner.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
That is. So if you haven't done so already, please like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get the alerts when we go live. And you get to, you know, participate. Where's my chat?
All right, let's focus in on the match here a little bit. Nice hit by Stan on the 5 ball. It's a great kick. So now he's got to pocket the 6 ball before he can shoot the 7. Because, you know, this is a rotation game.
Well, you don't actually have to pocket the 6 before he can pocket the 7.
Well, that's true.
He has to
at least strike the
the
6.
6 before he can strike the 7.
So, well, never mind. It's in the rules, so forget about that. Never mind. I was wondering if you could just, you know, hit the 6 with your hand and then pocket the 7.
No.
You know,
No.
that should work.
No.
Somewhere that should work. I'm sure of it.
Not in this game. Not by these rules.
You know what's going to happen, right? It really is going to get to be 6-0, and then Stan's going to win a game. It didn't work out for him so well in the point match, letting Nick get far ahead of him. So I'm not so sure that that's a very good strategy.
Or Joyce is probably just going nuts.
I don't know.
It's 3-0.
Yeah, it's 3-0. I think that's funny. All right, so Nick Kruger's breaking. He is up 3-0 in a race to 7. Stan's got to beat Nick twice if he wants to take first place. Right now, Nick is looking pretty unbeatable. But you can't count the crafty old guys out, right? You are most welcome, Warner.
Yes, you are.
I think we're going to use that for all of our
I
trivia
think so.
drawings
It's kind
from
of
now
cool.
on.
It's cool.
Yeah, where'd you find that? Is it in the App Store?
It's in the App Store. Somebody else. Oh, I know where I got the idea from. From the game I play.
Oh, the one where you sit in your mom's basement and
Yes,
kill
that's the one.
people?
That's the one.
All right.
I don't kill people.
Well, kill orcs or build whatever.
Burn cities.
Burn cities, rename heroes, bunny foo-foo, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if Adrienne, for those of you that don't know, if Adrienne was a boy, she would be living in her mom's
I would
basement
not.
playing fantasy games. You know, she'd.
No.
Yeah, you totally would. You totally would. You know it.
I would not.
Sure you would. Are you just gonna keep? Yeah, seriously, right? Okay, you see what she's doing here, right? She would totally be sitting in a room in her mom's house. Just wow, what a crack up.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Come back, come back.
Turbo Draw says Warner's address is in Oregon. You know that, right? That's funny. You guys crack me up. I love our viewers. You guys are the funniest people on the planet.
They're the best viewers in the world.
You're all very good natured. You put up with my shenanigans. I'm very grateful for it.
Did you see that?
That was a great shot to just skim that 6 ball, but that was
It's
really
just a little
nice.
unfortunate it hit the site, but oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You think he's going to play three foul?
He's gonna try it, I think. Might as well, right?
Yeah. So, go on, Stan. What can you do here? I like when Stan gets creative.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say was I am very grateful to all of the Rail Thrill viewers. Thank you all very much for being so loyal to us and for watching us every time we stream. We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. It makes it worth it. And, you know, it's nice to have Ramil hang out with us, too.
Mm-hmm. I like the crazy little Pinoy.
He's running the board right now, so.
The crazy little Pinoy has been a godsend. And you guys have no idea.
Yeah. Now, if I can just get you to use the shortcuts on the.
You know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Why are just let him do what he does.
It's all about speed so he can go on to the next thing. So he can be transitioning and updating scores and checking. And
Okay, you use all the shortcuts and you can't do that fast.
I'm old. He's got 20 years on me. Come on now. 9?
She's 70.
I'm not 70.
All right, so Nick got another game, so it's 4-0. Nick Kruger up over Stan Tourangeau. Again, if Stan wants to win the championship, he's got to beat Nick twice, and Nick is looking more and more unbeatable as we go along. And Joyce is over there giving Stan a rationish of...
Yes.
Yeah, a ration, I'm sure.
It's like, Stan, get off your phone and pay attention to what's going on over here.
Stan's like, what? What? So, Warner, you're going to have your wife take a video of you opening the package and, playing with your cue the first couple of times so that way we can, you can share it on our Facebook page and all that sort of fun stuff. so that everybody can share in the joy that is being an Ernie Q owner. Welcome to the club, Warner.
Yeah. I love my Q. I actually had another Q maker. You know, when we were in APA down in Lincoln City, Mike Massey was there, and there was a guy that travels with him and helps, stuff. And he's another Q maker. He's a good friend of Mike's, but he makes Qs. And so I played my challenge match with Mike, and and when I got done, his friend got up and walked around the table and says, "I want to see your Q." And I kind of stopped, and it was like, okay, and I showed it to him. He goes, "Wow." Because mine happens to be, okay, so they're full spice cubes, okay, but mine isn't just two pieces spliced together, right? Mine's three. So there's three different woods. And it's gorgeous. I mean, it's Gabon ebony, it's the purple heart, and maple, I think, is the other one. But it's beautiful. I love my cue, and I love the way it plays. And he picked it up, and he was like, "It's center weighted," and he's and then we were talking about it and stuff, and I gave him Ernie's number. But I know quite a few people who play. Dan Louie plays with an Ernie Q.
Mm-hmm.
And people who play with them. Ramil will tell you he plays with them. I play with one. Annie plays with one. It's an awesome cue.
5-0. Stan Tourangeau trailing Nick Kruger. It's the battle of the Canucks. One more, and then you can start playing. Okay. Does he know that? Does he know that you're just? Okay. For those of you that that can't see Stan, he's over there. He told us before the match started that he was going to let Nick get ahead 6-0, and then he was going to start playing. So he's been over there on his phone between games and stuff, right? So I just said to Stan, I said, "One more, right?" He says, "One more," and then he sort of makes that sign where he slits his throat. It's one more, that's it.
That's all he gets.
Oh, apparently he's chatting with Shar. That's a pretty shot.
That was.
Nick has not made very many mistakes this weekend. He's played pretty flawlessly, which is in part why he's sitting on the point in a tough field. A lot of really tough competitors in this tournament and a lot of really great players.
Yeah, this is one of those few
Jinx,
mistakes.
I owe him a Coke. When he has had a couple of little position errors, he's been able to get out of them. So, of course, I probably just jinxed him again. But looky there. What were you worried about, Ramil?
Yeah, really. What were you worried about?
All right, that's the 6. Now it's time for Stan the Man to make his move.
Okay,
Are we ready?
coming down the home stretch here.
It works better if you have long sleeves. That's hilarious. Stan is so funny. You know, here's one of the things that kind of crack me up sometimes about pool players. There are players that are like, you're playing this tournament in a noisy bar, and they're like, it's too loud. I can't play well because it's too loud, or somebody moves somewhere in the room. Oh, well, they distracted me. That's why I missed that shot or whatever, right? So then you got Stan. He's in a final. He's chatting with somebody on his phone. He's cracking jokes with us. He's making Nick crack up, and it makes me think of when I was in Vegas, and Dan Louis was in a match, right? In the middle of a match, in between racks, this guy comes up to Danny and wants to get a picture with him. And Danny's like, okay, how many people would do that in the middle of a match? It's just like, you guys got to learn to lighten up. Have a little fun. Life will be so much better for you.
Oh. All right.
Is Nick succumbing to the pressure?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Stan, you didn't.
Oofta.
Oops.
That's letting the young buck off the hook. Actually, we've seen Stan miss that shot a couple of times where he just, same results, come around and scratch. So that's kind of crazy. This is important because Nick is on the hill. If he gets these last 3 balls, that would be it. And that is really pretty shape on the 9 ball for Nick Kruger. Maybe Stan met the second set.
Maybe.
Congratulations, Nick Kruger, 2017 Malarkey's Thanksgiving Holiday Classic champion. Congratulations, Stan Tourangeau, for taking second place. And congratulations, Lake McKay, for finishing third.